Boy, that was embarrassing. But
Somebody wrote this game stole my sleep.
at any rate, we're back at it. Thanks everyone for sticking in, hanging out, hanging around. A little embarrassing, but hey, it tends to happen. It's just you roll with the punches. You feel me? Stand back and stand by. Thank you. He always has such good lines, and I hate using them. Stand back, stand by. If you know, you know. But yeah, we're back at it. What up, Pablo? Thanks for Pablo's a real one. That's insane. Shout out the Pablo Diablo household.
Dead
So,
ass.
Yoda, what we were playing today, getting back to it as if the stream didn't die. This is the PS1 game, Lunar Silver Star Story, to answer your question. It's a 4-disc collector's edition, so there's like a music disc, there's the 2 game discs, and then there's like a making of Lunar.
They cared about the stuff they made.
Yeah, they cared about shit back then.
Is that an RPG?
Yeah, it's a JRPG.
Gotcha.
And it's originally from Sega, a Sega console. I forget. I don't want to say Game Gear, because that's handheld, and it's not Genesis, but it's one of the Sega consoles. And I didn't grow up playing on Sega. I grew up playing on the PS1, like
Sega.
back in 2014. Sega.
The only thing that I remember playing on Sega ever was Sonic.
Dude, what? Which like Genesis?
Yeah.
Dude, I never had them. My sister owned the Master System and the Genesis, but I never had them. I played Sonic on the computer. My first earliest laptop memory is Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic 2 on the computer. Shout out Yoda for the 3-stream streak. Shout out Pablo Diablo for being there as always. Big ups. So yeah, that's my life in a nutshell.
Big up, big up.
Zana, thank you for checking in. Big up, big up.
Big up, big up.
_Zenith just redeemed. Check in.
Alright, so audio's good. So, at any rate, I'm gonna finish this bowl, and then we'll... Which route do you want to go, guys? Marvel Superheroes or TMNT?
TMNT first.
Okay. All day, every day, Pablo. Dude, you've been playing games too. Ghost of Tsushima for the first time. Hope that's been good. I've been hyping up that game since
That game is so
I first
good.
fucking saw it. Yeah.
I used to play it for a little bit. And went to something else. I have like a short attention.
Yeah, it's a good one.
The game is pretty awesome. It's gory as fuck, but it's cool.
Better be. Well, at any rate, we're cashed out real quick. We'll have this evil person look at us. Cowabunga dude. Again, the TMNT set is really under my radar. Almost do not care about it. Not that I love TMNT. Don't even get me wrong. I actually love it.
If you get a Squirrel Girl, can I buy it off you?
I'll just mail it to you. So this one is going to have to grow on me, to be honest.
Well, you got a rat. You got a 6-9 token.
I got a 6-9 token. Yeah, dude. It's the AC game we always wanted, and Sucker Punch beat. Oh, it's the Assassin's Creed game we always wanted, and Sucker Punch beat Ubisoft to it. RIP Ubisoft. He's not wrong though.
Putting all the magic cards with the word epic in my deck.
Give me a second.
That'd be epic.
That would be pretty epic.
The goal here is to
Cheater.
get them into my without casting them. The goal is to just put them into my graveyard
Cheater.
and use Nix's mastery with overload.
Guys,
costs,
I want
so
to fix
can
the
cast them
camera
off of
adjustment. Just give me a second. You're seeing
For the
way
rest of
too
the
much
game, I
behind the
can't cast
curtain right
anything.
now.
I need that card.
Are you reading cards while I'm trying to fix the camera? That's crazy.
The mono green card that says reach and trample when this creature enters you.
We're crashing. Oh, what up, Crawfish? Cheater. That's actually funny, Crawfish. No, you're good, dude.
He's not lying.
He's not lying, dude. You know what it was? Yoda, I think. Chilling, nice. Trying to see what's. I'm having a little bit of technical difficulties in real time, so I'm just seeing what the hell that was. But I think it is what it is. Alright, so anyways, getting into the pack. Primordial Pachyderm, reach trample when this creature enters, you gain 2 life. Yeah, what the heck? We're on a mad delay. Guys, in the middle of the pack, we're on a delay. I think I'm going to leave the Discord call. We'll come back.
Yeah, it might be the resources you're using.
We'll circle back.
The Discord is a resource.
So let's see. Shout out Crawfish Cigarette. Hope you've been good. Hope the family's well, brother. Hope the weather's not too crazy for you. I'm wondering if it's like a camera source or something. Guys, you don't stream for months on end, for 5 months. Technical difficulties will happen. You doing good? That's good, man. Real quick, I'm going to reset the camera in real time. I just need to unplug, plug it in. I'm going to be looking into installing a new camera option because I think I honestly can upgrade with the setup that I have currently, with the gear I got currently. It's just up to me to sit in the studio and, you know, plug and play what I need to do. But for right now, at any rate, we're using a cell phone as a camera, so that's how you guys see me. How's Magic Arena been, bruh? All right, we're back. There we go. So, into our TMNT pack, in our laggy ass TMNT pack. Eastwind Avatar is a bird spirit. And again, the creature types, everything that's not like TMNT, I don't fucking know. So, whenever another creature you control enters, creatures get +1 till that turn. That's okay. Mauser Foundry, when this artifact enters or leaves the battlefield, create a 1/1 colorless robot artifact creature token. Pay 5, sack this artifact, deals 3 damage. That's pretty cool. So anyone who's got TMNT knowledge, feel free to backseat me here. Yeah, Arena does pass the time. I like playing Brawl on Arena a lot. When this artifact enters or leaves the battlefield, you may tap or untap target creature. Sack this artifact, draw 2. Ooh. Frog Butler, I needed one of these guys. Frog Butler, Death Touch, add 1 mana of any color, this creature gains reach. They already made a card of this already in Ixalan, so it's almost the same card again. Foot Elite, when this creature attacks another target creature you control, gets +1, gains indestructible till end of turn. Our Punk Frogs, this one's pretty cool. Battletoads, 5 for award 3. This would be good in draft. Foot Ninjas, so the sneak mechanic is going to be like, we've covered this before 5 months ago or some shit, but sneak mechanic is going to be like almost like a functional change, like a new update, a new style of ninjutsu that's for the motherfucking TMNT. And sneak is you get to pay 3, and for this one it's hybrid, so white or black for 4. You may cast a spell for 4. If you If you also return unblocked attacker you control to hand during the declare blocker step, and it enters tapped and attacking. So it's basically just ninjutsu, but a little bit different. Once a creature enters, you gain 3 life. So again, anyone could backseat me on this. If there's any knowledge that you know, let me know. Or if you're like on the YouTube side in the comments, let me know. Tainted treats destroy target artifact or creature. If its mana value is 4 or less, create a food token. It's actually pretty good. Ray Fillet Man Ray. When Ray Fillet enters, create a mutagen token. Remove a +1 counter from a creature you control to draw a card. This is actually really good in Atraxa builds. What the fuck? So I know the Universes Beyond sets are going to be pushed, and I know we're going to be guaranteed 1 turtle a pack. So let's figure this out together. When another creature you control enters, Raphael deals 1 damage to target opponent. And then our rare Bebop and Rocksteady. Let's go 3 for a 7/5. When Bebop and Rocksteady attack or block, sack a permanent unless you discard a card. Foil. When they attack or block, sack a permanent unless you discard. This is actually pretty decent. So real quick, we're gonna try to reconnect with the Discord boyos. Let's see if we can get back in. I think it was just a camera connection. Yo. I'm still live.
Oh,
Yep.
what's up, Daddy?
It was just a camera connection, Yoda. But
Forgot about the that I have.
we got Bebop and Rocksteady. They're 7/5, 3-drop. That when you attack, you either sack a permanent or discard a card. So this is actually pretty solid, actually, in like Graveyard Matters builds or sack stuff. Like where your own shit gets sacked.
And green black is just the perfect color to do so.
Yeah. Well, that was a climb, a mountain of a climb to get into the pack, but at least we got it all on the second VOD where we had to restart the stream. So if you're just tuning in live, welcome in. Smoke Pack's Unfinished Save File show. I had a little technical difficulties, but who doesn't have that every once in a while? However you navigate that, it's just however you navigate that. Don't even feel bad. Yo,
I have
Ryan,
Enduring Innocence.
you have what?
Enduring Innocence.
Is that the white enchantment
You
creature?
have to wait Enduring.
Anything that enters 2 makes you draw once per turn, right? I guess.
That'd be good in a mono white.
Does that include himself? Does it read like whenever or whenever another?
I'm gonna type it in chat and figure it out. I'll just
Okay.
pack another bowl.
Yep.
Enduring what?
Innocence.
Innocence.
kinda scared of
Sheep
insect.
Glimmer, 2/1 lifelink. Whenever one or more other creatures you control power
Yeah,
2 or less
easy.
enter, draw a card. Are you playing tiny guys? Because Mono White does do that.
They're kind of small, but they're like cheap little angels and flyers and stuff.
I'd say if you have like,
mana value 3 and
what's
That
with power?
works.
I mean, it's a good blocker, and then it turns into an enchantment that still helps you out for your tiny dudes.
It's a double card and double draw engine specific one, but still draw engine. It sticks.
Well, at any rate, also I have this little tiny keyboard. My keyboard, for some reason, the bottom row buttons aren't working, so I'm using this little keyboard. And thanks everyone for sticking with me as I adjusted the camera in real time. Real as fuck for that. Real as fuck for that, for real. But yeah, other than that, Zen, how you feel about this Hobbit set?
I don't know anything about it other than the commander video book up.
I know I can't get the fucking cards till next week. So
And
next
also you can't get the one do the one.
next Friday will be the real deal big episode. This is like I guess a filler episode, but hopefully we make progress in the PS1 portion of the stream. I'm thinking.
It's the 2-week break moment.
Exactly.
Let's save a pack, and we should have a pack battle.
You want to have a pack battle right now?
I don't have anything open right now.
We'll save it for next time.
Why?
Yeah.
I decided. Holy shit!
Holy shit.
What the fuck? Case Blackwell?
go.
Yo, shout out Case Blackwell. I've hugged him in a Walgreens. I will always say that. What a bundle sprout! Shout out Staunton on the resub. What? Shout out Staunton. I've hugged him in real life. Great guy. Staunton, soon, brother, soon. Thank you for the 29 months. Case, that is insane, guys. We got a fat 50-person raid from the
Yo, dead
motherfucking
ass,
man.
Crazy. Shout
And
out.
I know he fucks with Magic the Gathering, so that's actually pretty sick too. So thanks, Case. That really means a lot. Fellow cream teamer. Yo, what's good, guys? You missed it earlier. Welcome in. Oh, yo, thank you for the follow. Vitak versus the World. It reminds me I need to extend my little alerts out more. Appreciate it, homie. If you guys like Magic the Gathering, dudes who just smoke weed, play PS1. I'm playing JRPG at the second hour of the stream. We usually go for like 2.5, 3 hours on Friday nights, 9, 10 p.m. Central. But at any rate, I play Magic the Gathering on stream. That's pretty much my bread and butter. Yo, Sinister Dev. Hope you're good, bro. Shout out. Yeah, dude, I know we've talked about this before. But yeah, this is a classic. So I'm just catching up on Magic the Gathering packs I haven't really caught up with since the last 5 months. So we got Marvel Superheroes Play Boosters, and I just opened TMNT, and I'm not gonna lie, kind of whatever on the TMNT side. You just picked one up as an impulse at Walgreens. Sick, dude. Well, dude, pack for pack, let's crack them. I just got a Bebop and Rocksteady. You're guaranteed a turtle. Before you're rare, you're guaranteed a turtle. I got Raphael. Let's go. What was up with the case heads? Shout out Ben. Let's get this pack together. And everyone in my voice chat, for those, so Case Blackwell is a stream entertainer. I'd say he's also a hardworking person in just the entertainment industry, but overall I know him from Twitch streaming and stuff. And he does a sketch comedy group that played in Chicago over the winter. I think 2025 at this point. So much weeds happened in between all that. And I was going to go. This is my only claim to fame, so I'm gonna have to juice this one, guys. I was gonna go on the way to go see his show, but I wanted to pop out and smoke weed real quick. But I needed to use the washroom, so I was gonna walk into a Walgreens. And I just see Cigarette Sandwich, shout the fuck out, all the boys from the improv group just walking in. I was like, as I was walking out, I was like, what the fuck? So yeah, things happen for a reason. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So thank you guys for being here for that lesson. An Aussie buddy of mine was in store and they had all the TMNT stuff 50% off or whatever. Whoa, I'm on my way. So he left the place with a big cardboard box full of TMNT everything. That's crazy. So the TMNT set, while I haven't been paying attention to it, I know it's pushed. Some of my friends who have the Commander Precons, they've kicked my ass many times with it. Shout out Yoda Master, shout out Scud. Fuck you, Dan.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just shout out the boys. Cowabunga. So I don't know, I don't know how I feel about this, guys. I know we all are just meeting each other right now for the first time here. It's strange we meet each other here. Also, thanks for raiding in before I lagged out earlier. Things happen for a reason, guys. Let me tell you. So look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal a mutant, ninja, turtle, or land from among them. Put them into your hand, put the rest in the bottom of your library in a random order. If this isn't already in the Turtles Precon, this is like necessary. This is crazy good. Creature types are really important in this set. I'd say all animal creature types, like frog, rat, you know, the good classic magic ones, plus a couple new ones. Mutant creature type introduced from, I think, Fallout. And obviously Ninjas and Turtles. I don't like the pizza art in this set either. No diss on the artists. The artists work really hard. Shout out Daniel Romanofsky. Follow them whenever they're posting their art. Please shout the fuck out. Also shout out
It kind of gives
Mirko
AI.
Filoni. Everyone accused the set of being AI assisted art. I'm not accusing no artists of nothing. I think I've met magic artists. I think they are who they say they are. So in my opinion, like, and I'm not saying I'm afraid to like speak my mind on this. It's just I personally think there could be artists using AI assistants that Wizards of the Coast could be protecting, but most artists, I don't know. This set was the one that raised alarms right out the gate. It's a 6 set, Sin, but we'll see. The thing is, Universe Beyond sets, so Magic the Gathering has a set, has a thing called Universes Beyond, which is where they cross over with other IP, so it's just Fortnite and Magic cards. Every other Magic set, do your own research. I think these are going to be, over time, priced higher 10 years from now than we really think, compared to other sets that are like just standard regular Magic sets. But I could be tweaking. When this creature,
comic collectibles.
yeah, like they're gonna become a little bit like the rare stuff, because they have been doing crazy insane frames. And any of my Marvel Snap people, I know you guys know about variants. Magic's been popping off on variants. Any of my Yu-Gi-Oh people, I know you know. So if you know Yu-Gi-Oh, you already know how Magic's been doing it. And if you play sports cards, then you've been known. Because we got autograph cards now in Magic the Gathering. The next set is Star Trek, so anyone who's just tuning in, we're catching up with. And then some of the characters, like, I just have no familiarity with. I haven't read the comics or the show, so this is going to be more TMNT. Overall, I'd say comic world based. Eastman and Laird were involved in the set. So Lita, Little Orphan Amphibian. It's a 2-drop 2/1. It's a legendary creature, Mutant Ninja Turtle at uncommon. It has the Alliance ability. Whenever another creature you control enters, choose one that hasn't been chosen this turn. Put a +1 counter on Lita. Create a food token or scry 1. This is a turtle, a human that got turned into a turtle, I think, or something. Or they're a time traveler. I forget which one. Again, anyone who has turtle knowledge, turtle power, back me up, backseat me.
I almost put that card in my mono white deck today.
Are you playing +1 counters or food strategies? Or do you playing...
Honestly, it's just freaking angels and a lot of flying and angels.
Yeah, so we gotta go like the bird deck route. White could
Yeah,
play like
half birds, half angels, and Pegasuses and stuff.
Pegasi. Sorry,
Pegasi, yeah.
I'm actually.
Wouldn't say Chineses.
You wouldn't say that, would you? No. So we got Lord Dreg insect. Now I'm thinking of the video you sent earlier of the Luigi chick, the Yoshi chick.
Oh, hey fucker.
Hey fucker, I bet you never seen Mexican Yoshi. Lord Dreg Insect Invader, 3 and a 4. It's a 4-drop legendary creature. I'm so glad I don't have TikTok, dude. That shit would have destroyed
Dude,
my
I'm gonna
mind.
make that my freaking enter tone now. Be hey fuckers.
Oh, 100%. So I don't know who Lord Dreg is. He's an insect warrior. He's a 3/2 flying. He has disappear. At the beginning of your end step, if a permanent left the battlefield under your control this turn, create a 1/1 black insect creature token with flying. You can pay 4, sack a token, and draw a card. Muy interesante. We have a little fun around here, guys. We have a little fun here. Our other turtle card, Leonardo Big Bro, Big Brother.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, he's in my white deck.
You put him in?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess for each other creature control, I would recommend keeping him maybe as something you could sub out for to thin the deck out. He doesn't seem like he's necessary. Trust me. Some people also had issues with Universes Beyond cards aligning in the color pie. Like all the turtles kind of go around all the color pie, but take it or leave it. If you haven't played Magic in like 30 years, what does it matter, right? Chrome Dome, he's a 2-drop robot ninja, 1/3. Other artifact creatures you control get +1. You can pay 5 at any time. Create a token that's a copy of another target artifact you control. That token gains haste. Sack at the beginning of the next. Whoa, this guy's fucking
That's
broken.
actually pretty good.
Yo,
Oh shit, let's go.
yo, Raiders, guys. You guys,
I got you.
this is the perfect time to have raided in. If you're a Gen Xer, this is the perfect time to have raided in. If you're a late 90s guy, perfect time
That's
to
a
have
good
raided in.
one.
If you were watching TMNT in 2006 and 7, back when it was weird, this one's for you. Mikey and Leo, Chaos and Order. It's a 2/2 Mutant Ninja Turtle legendary creature. It's green or white for hybrid mana, which kind of fucking rocks. Whenever you put a counter on a creature you control, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. That's nuts. That's kind of crazy. I've seen the TMNT deck steamroll. They do like see the TMNT decks. They're 5 color and they do a lot of different things and they just kind of like connect together to do it. So if you like that kind of gameplay, pick up the TMNT Precon. General Trag, Heart of Stone, Trample. Wow, his text line is really thin. This is nuts. When he enters, you may sack another artifact. When you do, General Trag does 4 damage to our creature. Pretty lame blink card in my opinion. And a mutant token. And mutant. What's up with the mutant token? Okay. Rock out, dude. Bat chick.
Good bracket too.
It's pretty cool token.
Yeah, it is trick. It is pretty sick. I mean, raise hell, brother.
Dude, after I get my kid to sleep, I might open up their shop.
Bro, please open the repair shop. Guys, shout out Yoda Master. Guys, I'm here in chat with some of my like Discord stream friends. One of them among them, back when I was streaming Magic Arena, if anyone plays Magic Arena, please give a shout. So I could just play it again. We can hang. But Yoda is one of the first people who found me, and honestly, dude's a real life friend to me.
I'm gonna play Magic Arena though.
If you like wrestling, if you like eFeds, if you like WWE, I know there's that huge crossover Venn diagram in communities. I'd say give Yoda a chance. But he also does regular gaming too. So if you want to see like the newest types of games or like just a dude just chilling, vibing. Also smokes weed. Also one of the greatest dads in the world. Also he taught me how to talk to girls, so dude's kind of like a cool dude.
What the fuck?
I'm rolling with that joke. Sorry, I've been rolling with that joke since this morning. But yeah. Case heads, hope you're well. Bin heads, we're here for the long run. I'm gonna open these pack. I'm gonna open one more pack, and then we're gonna go into the Magic the Gathering finance section of the show, guys. Exclamation point YT if you want to check out my YouTube. Check my playlist on the channel. That'll kind of get you more into what the vibes are. And if you got a raid and run, no worries. No need to hang around. But thanks for sticking around for the packs and telling your stories. Sinister Dev is a member of the Discord community of the Pack Boys as well. So it's always great to see him. Some crossover of the community. And Case, thanks for raiding with the fat community. Always making me nervous and shaky. I love that. Appreciate you, homie. So at any rate, Marvel Superheroes. This set, I think I'm gonna be more familiar in vibing with than the TMNT set, even though I like TMNT a bit more than Marvel, as like what I like to kick it with, you know. Ooh, the villain tokens kind of go fucking stupid hard though.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, the Mikey and Leo they just pull is like a $5-6 card right now.
Oh yeah.
Wee.
We all pray there's a freaking Scroll Girl in that pack.
In this pack, we gotta hope and pray, brother.
Yeah, pray.
I got a bunch of turtle, so that's really good.
I don't have a card sleeve, but we're gonna need a card sleeve for that. That's actually pretty sick. Thank you for the price check on that. AIM scientists, please focus. Thank you. When this creature enters, it connives, basic land cycling for dose. Also, it's so funny, guys. I want to for real shout out if you guys want to play Magic the Gathering real quick in the middle of the pack. Quick advertising for someone else that isn't me. It's kind of what we do here. And we kind of said it earlier. Convoke.games. Please give them a check them out if you're into playing Magic the Gathering and you want to play with like people over the internet. This is one of the best places to do it. And they have guilds, they have tournaments and stuff. Thank you, Zen. Thank you, Zen. Thank you, Zen. Please check them out because it's a great way to play Magic the Gathering. And I don't know, I just had great experiences playing Magic cards over Discord and online that I'm just kind of like laughing to myself as we're streaming. I'm just like, yo, this world's crazy, bro.
This is a thing a year ago.
Yeah, I was having a micro crash out for 5 hours over a tournament. It was a great time. Helicarrier Strike. Teamwork 2. As an additional cost to cast this spell, you may tap any number of creatures you control with power 2 or more. Helicarrier Strike deals 2 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. If this spell is cast using Teamwork, it deals 4 damage to that creature instead. Damn, this would be sick. After getting wrecked by that Peter Parker deck for web slinging, I'm just like kind of a web head now, thinking about web slinging.
Yeah, web slinging is nasty.
It was a nasty deck. Hydraulic Helper, Defender, add blue. This mana can't be spent to cast non-artifact spell. That's okay. I like it if it would say if you could also use non-artifact abilities or whatever. Or artifact abilities, but I feel like it's just draft.
Then that'd be the other artifact that already exists. Also,
What is that one?
I don't know. I can pull it out. I can find out. Pull it out.
So super speed with Quicksilver, enchant creature gains first strike till end of turn. Why not haste? Oh, sorry, it gets +1 haste. Sorry, I assumed way too much. Savage Land Dino. Savage Land is the deep cut. Ultron Drone. Power up 6. Put 2/+1 counters on this creature and create 2/2 colorless robot villain. There's a lot of words I'm not going to read. Baron Strucker, Hydra Overlord. I think Dan's kicked our ass with this card in all villains matter deck. He's a legendary creature of human villain, 2/2. Villain spells you cast cost 1 less. Whenever another villain you control enters, you may have it connive. Do this only once each turn. Conniving is draw a card, then discard a card. If you discard a non-land card, put a +1 counter on that creature. Damn. Okoye, Dora Milaje Leader. When Okoye enters, create 2 1/1 white soldier creature tokens. Attacking creatures you control have first strike. See, this Yoda needs this in the white deck. Because, I mean, I think he needs token generation in a mono white deck generally, but even if he doesn't go that route, and just oddly enough, this one does create a bit of tokens, who cares? The second ability is really good. If he's going to have angels, he's going to care about attacking and giving your attack. Oh, this is attacking tokens. Please play that I read the card soundbite.
Cool.
Alright, well, took too long, so. Attacking creature tokens you control at first strikes, never mind. So if you did a mono white build that was like more token based, that's my criticism right there. So super intelligence, whatever, big brain, we all got him. Speedball. So I to toot my own horn here, I guess. I was excited when I saw Speedball in the Marvel set because I've owned a Speedball comic for a very long time. He's a Marvel superhero who has the ability to just bounce around, which is weird. But I thought he was pretty cool, and the comic I had him was pretty sick. Whenever a player casts a spell that targets Speedball, he gets +2 until end of turn. You may choose new targets for that spell. So you could probably make him a problem. And if people try to remove it,
problem.
yeah, you could just bounce the removal away from him.
The only thing you could do is board wipe.
Probably, yeah. Like non-target board wipe.
Mm-hmm. Player sacrifice.
Ares God of War. So we have God of War from the video game, and we have Ares God of War from Marvel. Ares attacks each combat if able. Whenever an attacking creature you control dies, return that card to its owner's hand. That's good for when you have shit that's like, oh, when it comes back from the graveyard, it'll attack and then sack it at the end step. This gets rid of that. I just saw that in real time.
Nice.
Ares, God of War, you know, he famously killed John Belushi. Charleston. Machine Smith Automaton. Whenever another artifact you control enters, put a +1 counter. That could go broken. So that's the end of the pack. I'd say so far our rares. Ares is actually really sick. I wanted to get him, so that's pretty cool. But the TMNT really ended up having cards that I probably will use, even though I was talking shit on the set.
It's just too synergistic. Not
Whoa,
to.
whoa. Oh, dude, starting. I was like, whoa, what issue? What issue? Speedball famously killed John Belushi. That is true. That's actually funny as fuck. That, going back to that, sorry. And as a Chicago reference, so we'll take it. It's not funny as fuck, like, actually, but it's just like, as the joke of dark humor, that was a good joke, that was funny. In real life, no, that's not funny. I'm not breaking down the nuance to anyone, it's just talking to your Staunton, my friend, via my live stream, so. We get a little parasocial here, Yeah, it's dual color too. Blue-red makes perfect sense for what it does, but I don't know. However, they pulled Speedball out of Deep Lore, just in general, so I thought that was funny.
Oh, it's a legendary too. That's
Yeah, it could be a
disgusting.
commander. That's what I was trying to say. You could you just
Let me just swap Ruth out for that. Problem solved.
All right. Now we have one last Marvel Superheroes pack. Oh, and we're lagging. Hold up. Sorry about that. And we're lagging. But usually after the first hour mark, I'm gonna run. So we're gonna run a segment that I usually cut for my YouTube, but I run live. It's about Magic: The Gathering Finance. For all those coming in and hanging out. After that, we're gonna take a quick BRB, and then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna play a JRPG. So if you want to come back around the 2-hour mark of the stream, you know, feel free to come back and lurk. But just wanted to let everyone know if you're like a JRPG head, you're not necessarily a MTG head. It's kind of what we do around here on Fridays. So appreciate everyone hanging, chilling. Now, I'm gonna be. This one's for everyone who is deep in the shits with this shit. We're gonna be doing MTG Finance, or MTG Game State. Going over my top 4 cards on the market. But I want to smoke 1 bowl of weed for no indiscriminate reason. I want to talk to my boy Zen. I want to talk to you guys and hang. So anything in the comments you guys want to shout out, let me know. We can read it.
Can't find the name of this stupid card.
Yeah, don't worry about
I
it.
know it exists. Where's Dan when you need him?
I took notes though, guys, and I'm left-handed, so please forgive me. Shout out Dan. He said he's going to the bar as a designated driver.
That's right.
That's right.
Actually, I'm pretty sure they walked.
Oh shit.
Correctly, I could be wrong.
Daddy's home.
Actually, Daddy is home.
Oh, what up, Yoda Daddy?
And I just got the kid to go to bed.
Guys, the Pack Boys
Still
Nation.
Swarm Operator.
Still what?
It's a creature. It's a 1/1. Still Swarm Operator. You can tap it to add 1 blue to spend mana only to cast artifact spells, or you can tap it to add 2 blue to spend this mana only to activate abilities of artifact sources.
That's really good.
you
Can you
skip
DM
Ares?
me that?
Yeah.
Thank you. That was actually worth
That's
knowing.
not even the card I was looking for.
I know, but
That's
that's
the
actually
funny
worth
part, but
knowing.
this is infinitely better.
1,000 times better. Guys, if you're a Magic the Gathering, I'd take notes.
Can I see that Ares card real quick?
Yeah, dude.
But the other one does the same thing, except for it's also a creature. I think it's like a 0/3. You tap it, and then it gives you 1 mana to either cast an artifact spell or activate an artifact ability.
I would go
Okay.
hard and freaking Vagavoth.
Why Valgavoth?
On Rakdos. That's the only Rakdos deck I have.
Oh, because I was gonna say what you'd want to do is make him a commander, and he makes it so anything that you take that like brings shit from your graveyard out, but you have to sack it at the end of turn or whatever. He stops that because he puts that card back to your hand. Do you feel me?
Or he could just throw the master in his deck. And he doesn't have to get rid of any tokens for sacking. Because it's black and red.
All right. Well, you're all scaring me now, so I'm gonna move on into the MTG Game State. And
Yeah, I was gonna open up the shop for a little bit before I go to bed.
for sure, we could convene here in the call, and I could take it on here.
I was gonna go live with it, so I probably would just.
Ah, I found it.
Get the live, bro. Nope.
Don't drop that dun to do.
Guild Light Optimizer is a 2/1 robot. You tap it, add 1 blue to spend this mana only to cast an artifact spell or activate an ability.
That might be pretty decent too.
Yeah, because it's not an artifact ability like the other one. It's a ability, like an ability. So it has to be an artifact ability.
True.
Go catch y'all later.
I love you, Yoda.
The shop for a little bit.
I'll stop in for repair soon.
Yes. Hopefully you get as far as you can in your game. Hopefully you get stuck by any bosses. But it is
We'll
a
see, dude. I might.
tricky
And
game, so it
you
might
better
be a lot
not
of
raid
hard-
into me. I'm raiding into you. Don't you dare raid into me,
Tell me what to do.
bro. I'll see you. I'll be seeing you later, Yoda.
Must see you.
All right. Well, Zen Metzel, I'm gonna take it on into the segment. I'm gonna end the call here, and we'll keep it moving.
I'm gonna end the call here.
No, I'm gonna end the call here.
Jeez. Jeez. You're leaving us.
All right. Peace. Good luck, Yoda.
Justin,
Look,
if
have
it-
fun.
I'll be here in spirit.
All right, deuces.
Cry.
My problem is I'm from the Midwest, so I can never just say goodbye. I'm just gonna stand there at all times and be like, yeah, see ya, yeah. All right, see ya. All right, see ya. So thanks for everyone for hanging out and being here. Is my mic going? Hang on, I'm not seeing. As we were talking, I'm not seeing signal on my mic. Let's see. I had to reset Streamlabs earlier. Oh yeah, we're good. Streamlabs is just dumb. So I should always be monitoring your stream at all times, guys. Pro streamer moves. Now, moving on into MTG Game State, here we go. No holds bar. I have some good cards for us today. If you play Commander, this is it. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. MTG Game State. We're back at it after our 5-month hiatus. Episode 2 of The Return. We're on the Hobbit release for Magic the Gathering. I was unfortunately unable to get cards for the pre-release. Just no packs available out here in my region. But I did get hypes on the Dream, so I decided to look up cards in the Eternal, like Legacy, legal format, baller print set for my top 4 cards that I thought were pretty cool that I was just using Commander usually, realistically. I didn't really think anything else of all the other formats. So we're gonna dive into that together. And as always, shout out MTG stocks. So let's see what we got. All right, boom, we're here. I got my tiny little keyboard that we're gonna be using to type in because my keyboard on my computer is just broken. But it is what it is. So tiny keyboard, welcome to the stream, guys. Out the gate, first card, Arwen Mortal Queen. If you're a Lotor head, this one's for you guys. Let me know. Arwen Mortal Queen. This is the Surge foil. While I do try not to cover foil prices, That is sick that it brought us to almost close enough to the right print. And she has like a ton of different reprints, so it's kind of, bear with me. The one I wanted to talk about was just the Eternal Legal Borderless, which I believe you could really only pull these in collector booster packs for the Hobbit, or probably some specialty series or some bullcrap. So once we get more research, we will follow up on the next episode and amend where you can acquire these borderless cards. But Arwen Mortal Queen is a 3-drop in green-white 2/2 legendary creature, Elf Noble. She enters with an indestructible counter on her. This is what I found interesting. So she has an indestructible counter, so that could possibly be moved onto, I'd say, like your Ozolith. Remove an indestructible counter from Arwen. Another target creature gains indestructible till end of turn. Put a +1 counter and a lifelink counter on that creature, and a +1 counter and a lifelink counter on Arwen. So a lot of text there, but you could pay this 1 at any time, and basically you remove the indestructible counter that she entered with onto another creature, and then you get to put a +1 counter and a lifelink counter on that creature, so kind of buff it up. But then so she doesn't debuff, she gets a +1 a lifelink counter as well. So you get double lifelink, plus you're gonna get your indestructible moved around, and you could probably try to find a way to blink her so this shit comes back. Yo, shout out community member Brax. Guys, if you follow Brax, please link your channel in the YouTube. Guys, if you ever want to see a dude out in Japan just living his best life, opening packs, and is kind of akin to what we're doing over here, please follow Brax on YouTube. He doesn't want to link his stuff, but that's literally one of my heroes. Hope you're well, bro. Yeah, dude, link it out here. I'll pin it. We're the premier shout out cast, dude. But welcome in, Brax. I'm in the middle of running MTG Game State. We're just covering cards on the Hobbit set that I thought were cool from the Eternal Legal collection. So these are going to be cards that are probably like set within, I believe, the collector boosters. But let me know on that. And they're going to be reprints of some cards from the original Tales of Middle-earth Lord of the Rings crossover. Because right now we're doing the Hobbit crossover with Magic, so it's my whole roundabout way. And guys, for real, if you want to see Magic cards out in Japan, Brax is literally doing it big. Please, I'm pleading with you, follow everyone I know. Not for any reason, but we're always shouting at our friends out here, and it's kind of what we do. So, what I thought was interesting about that, again, she has a proliferatable, possible indestructible counter on her, so you can get 2, probably put 1 somewhere, like transfer the other one somehow, cheat it away. But she has a way to remove an indestructible counter on her and buff up your creatures while leaving yourself also buffed. Average listing on TCGplayer is $8.99. Market's buying at $7. This printing specifically has not, I don't believe it actually has came out or released. So this is kind of more averaging off of, I'd say, other printings people have bought. But if I had made a mistake on the YouTube edit, I will let you guys know. But I personally believe this art and the Surge foil are currently not out yet for Arwen. So that disclaimer will be applied to pretty much our next 3 following cards. Dude, the One Ring I think about all day, every day. Should have got it when I could. So card number 2, this is for all my Artifacts Voltron homies. This one's for us. Long Lost Lances. And I believe I was looking at like the Surge foil. So it's a borderless, again from the Hobbit Eternal Legal set. It's a 2-drop artifact equipment. Equipped creature gets +2/+0. During your turn, creatures you control that are equipped have First Strike and Vigilance, and you could equip it for Dose for 2. So I thought that was crazy, because it gives your other equipped creatures, if you have equipment spread out, so you don't necessarily need to Voltron. You could Voltron on your guy, but kind of spread out some equipments on other guys, and give them First Strike and Vigilance, which I think is kind of big. I play a Knight's Artifact Enchantment, a Knight's Artifact Equipment tribal deck, so this would go perfect in it. I try not to use Universe Beyond cards, but they keep making ones that are just so good that I gotta put them in all my decks. Average listing on TCGplayer is $3. Market's buying at $2.99. 91 cents. Foils for $10. That's crazy. So this is like $1 bulk rare. Only in, while the other card was printed in multiple Lord of the Rings sets. I want to look at that art card. Come on, man. Only available in The Hobbit. Art card goes fucking sick. New tech for Amy Rose. Exactly. All the doors like to go wide as well, so that would go good for you could go like dwarf artifact equipment because they care about equipments as well. So this is good for dwarf tribals. It's good for a lot of things. You're right, Brax. The mind tends to wander on what you can do with this. But I just thought just generally overall, not getting into the specific types, definitely good for just equipments in general. But now my mind's like brewing as I'm like trying to run the segment. I'm like, dude, dwarves. Now I need to make a dwarf deck. Card number 3, and shout out Dan. Shout out everyone who plays Frodo and Sam food token decks. Ori Plate Stacker, and I'm going. I believe this is the extended art. Here he is. No, it's the borderless non-foil. This again. This hasn't. I don't think this. Yeah, this has not released yet. Even though we're in the pre-release of this weekend, what is we in August 7th, 2026? These prices are subject to change because it's still pre-release prices. So the set hasn't dropped. It'll drop in like a week. Now, what I liked about him is he has a steep ass fucking cost. So he's a 7, so 5 and 2 white. He's a legendary creature, Dwarf Bard for 3/3. But when he enters, destroy all artifacts and enchantments your opponents control. You gain 1 life for each permanent destroyed this way. That's why I like him, because he's a late banger board wipe on all the enchantments and artifacts you've been trying to remove all game, but you just struggled. So you've struggled, played low to the board in a commander, let's say. Boom, you got to your Ori somehow. You're fucking dropping him. You're destroying all artifacts and enchantments. You're eating plates, bro. So shout out. I thought this would be good in Dan's going against and good for his Frodo and Sam build. Plop Doops. Yo, Plops, what's good, bro? Plops, we got some Cream Team love earlier. We had a shout out Case Blackwell. He raided on in. And we had some of all the homies just chilling, talking Magic. But yeah, it's Vandal Blast on a stick, and you could revive it because he's creature, which is easier to return more than it's easier to return more than a spell, I'd say, like a sorcery instant. Yeah, dude, that really was sick. That meant a lot, man. Now we have to become gigantic monsters so we can raid all you guys who've raided us, but with larger audiences and make you nervous. No, but appreciate it. Newsplat. Dude, when is it? Plops, I keep telling you, you gotta change your diet, dude. Well, farting on card number 3, or sorry, card number 4, our honorable mention of the night. These cards, this flies by so fast, but I'm trying to keep this segment short for YouTube. So if you're watching on the YouTube side, you'll be catching, today's, again, August 7th, 2026. You'll be finding us on the YouTube side, August 12th, Wednesday, 2026. If you want to watch this back and comment, always at midnight uploads. You can use Darksteel to ingot to stay invincible. I was thinking the other Darksteel thing that makes your shit indestructible, Darksteel Lattice, I forget, for Ori Plate Stacker to counter him. But at any rate, honorable mention for the night. This is, I wanted to find more of the Hobbit cards that were kind of more not released in Lord of the Rings, because they reprinted the Lord of the Rings Magic crossover set to fucking all hell, and good on them, sure. But I was looking for more Hobbit cards in the Legacy legal set that were more, haven't just really truly released yet and are in the pre-release. And that is coming up. Bilbo's Burgling. I think this card has, again, potential. It's like Ori Plate Stacker, but on a sorcery. It's the borderless, again, the Eternal Legal Hobbit set version. It's 4, 5, 6. Sorry, I have to do math there. It's a 6-drop, 4 and 2 blue. For each opponent, gain control of up to 1 target artifact that player controls. So almost a bit different than Ori, but in a way, things you couldn't destroy, well, maybe now you can get them, and you can get them from multiple opponents. And I think that's pretty big, because there are people, at least like me, I play Norn's Annex, which is an artifact that you can't swing at me unless you pay 2 life or pay white into. So unless you have white, you're gonna have to pay the 2 life. This would be cool to take away from me if you have a Bilbo's Burgling. So average listing on TCGplayer is $8. Lowest price you can get it's $2. It hasn't even come out yet. The foil is gonna be $12, but expect all these prices to change after August 7th, 2026. I'm more so just highlighting these cards based off their ability right now that you can use in potential for commander builds than really more money and what they're worth at this time. Even though this is MTG Game State, we focus on the stocks and all that. What can I do? Cards aren't released, so I'm just being honest with you here. So that was our Hobbit roundabout. Let me know what you guys think. Again, we're going to be releasing this on August 12th on YouTube, so comment over there at Smokepacks at YouTube and let me know what you thought and what we could do better, what you thought was interesting. I like to, again, try to keep these short, quick, so we're just moving past. If you've been a fan of the series and you're used to like the 25-minute, 30-minute episodes, it's been 5 months, man. Move the fuck on. We're trying to keep it short. So thank you. No need to explain myself, but we always like to, so appreciate it, and I'll catch you on the next one. Whoa, dude, MVT, you guys know, always catch me when I'm doing these segments. You know I get fucking... I'm going to be cutting this to put on YouTube, obviously, but you guys know I try to stay professional. You know I try to stay professional. Shout out, Brax. Give me a second. Came in with the bin raid, but I had to wrangle the kids during dinner. Shout out, MVT. I mean, we're a family-friendly stream. I think everyone here knows that at this point. It's just comes with the territory. You're gonna boomy blast your Hobbit hole? Don't you dare pin that shit. Pop them, you better. You won't. No balls, you won't. Also, shout out MVT. I was talking about MVT because you're here actually. What console did this come out originally of Sega? Because you told us last time. And we'll divulge into. Also, do you like my mini keyboard for when I make a cyber deck? What do you guys think? Brax. So anyways. Maybe it's just me. I could turn myself up a bit. Crank it! Crank it! Yeah, these rock. Shout out Micro Center. Not sponsored. Dude, yeah, you got a free... Brax got gifted free cards or free booster packs, and it was Final Fantasy. And you got a free Sephiroth, basically, which is kind of, I think it's like a $25 card. I'm burping. I ate a bunch of tacos earlier, and I'm burping. So Project Deathlock Soldier. What? Okay, this card kind of sucks. Brave Brawler, which we said is just Daredevil's dad. I'm going with vibes here, guys. I'm going with vibes here. And shout out the camera for fucking around. Ninja of the Hand. Death Touch, power up 5. Each opponent discards a card. Put a +1 counter on this creature. Activate each power up ability only once. Man, I don't give a crap then. Whoa, art goes hard. Peter Scanlon, shout the fuck out. Let's follow Peter wherever they're posting their art. It's a teamwork spell, so you could tap your creatures to pay for a bonus off of this, but I just like Repulsor Blast art. Yeah, these keyboards kind of rock, guys. Not gonna lie, they changed my life. If you have a phone and like you USB-C hub a phone, you basically can mouse this on your phone. Plop dumps, I'm not gonna lie. Thank you for speaking up. Oh, you mean vibes wise? I kind of thought the art was a bit weird though. When was Gandalf ever red? He's in blue red. He's in white. He's in white, he's in blue, and he's in blue red. I know. I thought it's weird too, brother. Trust me. But the art, again, people were accusing the TMNT set of having. Oddly enough, the Marvel set is traditionally painted art mostly. But people were accusing the TMNT set, which is more traditional digital art designs, for being AI, at least AI assisted. And I don't know. I'm not trying to stoke drama, and talking about things means you're stoking drama, but it's just so you're in the know for people who are catching up here. That was a thing that happened, so people don't have to come up to me. Oh, Smoke Packs, you never talked about this. It's like, yeah, I did, dude. It was like episode 62 of the Unfinished Save File show. I'm digressing. Talking to pop bumps real quick. See, the joke was that I confused Iron Man for a wizard, but okay. See, again, I'm taking things too serious. Pop bumps. You can't. And shout out Ryan Pancoast. I met him and his wife at Magic Con Atlanta. Before we get into art, they're Chicago natives. Ryan Pancoast, him and his wife, great people, young couple, kind of hip Chicago vibes. I really felt like I was talking to people that were from home when I was hanging out with them at Magic Con Atlanta at their booth. Ryan Pancoast is a boss, and he does follow him on Instagram because he does traditional painting classes you could pay for, and they're kind of cheap, to be honest. And he's dropping fucking keys. Now, getting into the art in question. And my camera's doing a disservice to the man, I'm sorry. Doc Samson, super psychiatrist. Before we get into the ability, the art. Please follow Ryan Pancoast anywhere he's posting his art. Hit up his Instagram. Take his art lessons. I think he's legitimately a hardworking artist in the industry. You could take magic out of it, and whatever he's doing is just incredible. So Magic is really lucky to be able to commission him and do work. He's a legendary. You've heard him throughout Magic as well. If been playing for a minute, you've seen his art. But I just thought lately he's been cranking out bangers in the big 2-6. So that's my artist glaze of the month. Welcome in. If you would put one or more counters on a permanent you control, put that many +1 counters on those kind instead, and then tap add X mana of any one color, where X is Doc Samson's power. For sure. Black Widow double agent, Death Touch. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, it gains first strike and menace until end of turn. That's actually would be great in my commander build. I needed this for. What the fuck? Careful, plop dumps. I bite, dude. Don't fart on me. The what people? Oh, Mothman, he would go stupid broken too. Yeah, Doc Samson's actually worth holding on to. Look out for him in the Marvel set. Wonder Man, Hollywood Hero. Each power-up ability of permanents you control can be activated an additional time. Yeah, that's actually kind of broken, because now you can make your what we pulled last episode last week. You can make your Kang go extra turn twice now. Damn, that's pretty fucking nasty. What the fuck? Sorry, I'm just joking. Ghost Spectral Saboteur. 2 hybrid blue-black flash. That means you can cast it at instant speed whenever, even though he's a creature. Ghost can't be blocked. He's a 2/2. No, I didn't watch the show. Any Marvel stuff or anything that's new, it passed 2016 when I was smoking tons of weed and just chilling, and I was into abandoned shit. I have not been paying attention to Marvel past that, getting online and doing smoke packs since 2022 has been when I have kind of been keeping up ish with Marvel, but only through my friends and the communities I'm a part of that like talking about pop culture. So realistically, that's just disclaimer here. But I do love comic books. I have a long box of comics right in front of me. Shit, I have an X-Men 2099 comic. Just chilling right there. Someone gave it to me. So yeah, I love comics, but did not watch the shows. Did not watch the shows. Captain Marvel, Earth's Protector, Flying, Lifelink, Flash. Oh, you can cast her whenever. Power up for 5/7. Put a +1 counter and an indestructible counter on Captain Marvel. That's actually pretty nasty. This would be great for Yoda. I'm gonna give this to him. This would be good for his mono white deck. Falcon Winged Wonder. When he enters, create Red Wing. With flying, and whenever Red Wing attacks, surveil 1. This is actually nasty. What the fuck? Modoc land and a wall. Your oldest wants to dig through some long boxes for Spider-Man comics. That's always a fun time. I remember it was like my freshman year of high school. I'd ride my bike to the comic book shop, or in my sophomore year of high school, I'd take the bus up to another comic book shop, shout out my boy Jose, I love you, homie, and just chill with the boys and just read comics, dig through long box, and like finding series that were like, you could pick up like 30 comics for like 50 cents to $1 each, even back in like 2011, 2012, 2013, 14, 15, 16. I'd say right before 2019. That's kind of when I dropped out of comics too, so I don't know how it is now, because it's all about indie titles, Dark Horse, pumping out good shit. Image is always pumping out great shit. That's kind of like, if I was reading comics, that's where I'm gonna lean. But back in the early days, man, because I've always been reading comics ever since I was a child. It's always been around me, but that's when I just hit the long boxes, and I'd read a lot of Batman. Man, Brax, you got me down memory lane. Why the fuck you got me reminiscing on my own stream? Plaptumps, can you fart, please? Can you redeem with something? JK. So, real quick, rounding out our MTG segment before we hit a quick BRB, and then we're going to play our JRPG of the evening. Card of the night, poll of the night. I will not count our turtles we pulled. I'm only counting rares and mythics that we pulled for card of the night, poll of the night. So any uncommon turtle did not make this list. Boo-hoo. Let me know in the comments. Now, early on, we pulled Bebop Rocksteady. Again, I've been saying, since you've been following the series, guys, I do not care about the TMNT set. It's under my radar. But I'm kind of just being vibey about it. I'm kind of just being vague. I actually do care. I care so much. It's crazy. I want to build a TMNT hybrid 5-mana deck. And it starts with Bebop and Rocksteady, so thank you. That's not our contender for Card of the Night, Pull of the Night. Even though we have a $5 Mikey and Leo Chaos and Order, did not make our Card of the Night, Pull of the Night, sadly. For me. And it is not our Marvel cards, Ares, nor Captain Marvel. Card of the Night, Pull of the Night is Chrome Dome from TMNT. They fucking got me, guys. They won me over. Chrome Dome is a 2-drop, 1/3. Other artifact creatures you control get +1/+0. You could pay 5 whenever. Create a token that's a copy of another target artifact you control. That token gains haste. Stack at the beginning of the next end step. AKA, I'm copying all my Transformers deck cards. Let's go. So that's Card of the Night, Pull of the Night, Chrome Dome. Even though we have a $5 value card, which is amazing. Sorry, I was doing a quick YouTube short segment that we do around here, guys. Chrome Dome is the shit. It's in all your art. Dude, that's what I'm saying. Brax, you're our local chill artifact player, bro, who has broken builds. Now, our next favorite part of the show, rounding out our magic segment of the night, we will take our secret layer box full of chaff for this season and add it to a box I'll never open that's a container that helps me contain my cards. And we'll sort through these later at some point in time. As you can see, I don't know how to put cards in a box. Cool. All right, I'm gonna take a quick burb. I want to get a drink of water. I want to stretch, and we're gonna load up Lunar Silver Star Story on the PS2. I'm gonna get that all queued up. What are you talking about, Brax? The Ares God of War? Oh, not soda. No, no pop. No water, probably like Gatorade or some shit I'm gonna grab. But we're gonna take a quick BRB. I'm gonna load up the PlayStation 2. Oh, that was just, you probably saw it in my bulk. Yeah, I don't know. But real quick, burb.
In your dreams, magical thoughts, all things are real unless you dream they're not. In your dreams, love is the plot, carried on wings of hope. Each of our souls intertwine when we do. Instantly we see it, the time to grow and be it, when everything is pinned on a hope. Let rise the dreams of your heart, that innocent youth.
No, dude, Devil May Cry 3 is coming back. It's just, I'm not good at that game. This is the intro theme of Lunar Silver Star Story. Thanks for hanging out, guys. We're gonna be playing PS1 now. Hey man, I just live here. Yeah, it's very JRPG, bro. Now, last time I had brought up, and I'll probably just do it again just for good measure, short for good measure, a guide. Give me a second to think, get my head together while we listen to this song, Lunar. Lunar, Silver Star Story walkthrough. I'm scared. It's not me doing RFK Jr., it's just me doing a scared guy. Current events just took that joke away from me, sorry. I just had to clarify. I'm like, I'm not doing an impression, trying to do a different guy. You just kind of got in the way of it right now. Lunar Silver Star Story walkthrough, where are you? What do I want to look at? My eyes. We gotta go to the blue cave up top though, like dead ass for real. I want to see my items. I mean, for those of you who don't know this game's kind of like it's from the 90s. It's a remake of a Sega game, so it's like a remastered, action-packed one. It's kind of like a love letter to JRPGs. I always felt like. I'd say it's as emotionally turbulent as Shining Force, if not more. We're on disc 1 of 2, so someone here is dying. Probably this guy. But let's be real here. Not this guy, he's the main character, that's me. Checking my items. Stronger than prayers. Dude, did you guys see that? My item's stronger than prayers. Holy armor, stronger than prayers. Not holy. Okay, was Plop Thumbs riding this shit? Okay, dude, what? Heavenly Head Holder? Plop Thumbs, are you riding this shit? Stand by. Stand back. We are lagging. Max. And we're lagging. This happens sometimes, but it is what it is. I just live here, guys. Rolling. Yo, Brex, be safe, man. Have fun. Enjoy the Steam Deck. Digest that BBQ. I was just checking my items because I think we need to go to the shop again. Just chill, buy shit. Burping a bearded taco I ate. After I swam, guys, not before. Come on. Rainbow armlet. A circle of color. Is this for anyone? Ooh. You laggy son of a bitch. Yeah, I know, I gotta figure out what that is. I have some ideas, but generally I think it's really just lowering my bitrate to secret option number 3. Guys, you think I don't know how to stream? Think I don't know how to do this shit? Kinda do. They'll Never see secret option number 3 coming. So guys, we got Project Zomboid, dude. I never played that. That's a game I've always wanted to play. Actually, I'd heard it a lot. I've seen friends play it, but I've never played it. I have a game called I Made a Game with zombies in it. That's really fun. You should look that up. It's an old Xbox 360 arcade game. We used to play that stoned as fuck out of our minds. Just laughing. It was like 4-player. You spin around in a circle. Oh, you're playing it now? Nice. If you could find a way to put a mouse on the Steam Deck with the old... Yeah, shout out Micro Center, not sponsored. Sponsor me at smokepacksappies@gmail.com. You could probably make that work. Now, what's crazy about this game, this is an old game from the 90s, but it has an AI battle system, which I think is cool. But real quick, we need to hurt people type vibes. Fireball. You just hold back, Hoss. You just hold back there, old Bessie. Just hold back,
Check
defend
this
the
out.
line, girl. We're gonna be taking these guys out, no problem. Yes, ma'am. There you go, Alex. Cut him up. No problem there, ma'am. Alright, moving on through, boys. If it does have Bluetooth, well, this isn't a Bluetooth, it's USB. There is Bluetooth ones, though. It's just the one I have, you're not gonna get unless it's... But unless they make this style, real quick segueing here, guys, we do Tech Talk. Can we do Tech Talk on the PS2 stream? This is like a USB dongle, but you might be able to find this style in... Shout out China. You might be able to find this style in Bluetooth, so... We do a little tech talk here, guys. Oh, I've walked outside. It's spherical. Sorry, I was thinking Game Sphere. But if George Costanza said the line instead of Josh Peck. Pop dumps, you don't get to leave, dude. It's not that easy. You don't get to just go away. You don't go away now, Pop dumps. What we have is forever Pop dumps. You don't just go away, dude. Nah, good night, man. I want to call you on the phone sometime soon, man. It's been a minute. Hope you're good. But always great seeing you on the digital side.
Check this out.
Guys, me and Plopdums have more than what you guys see on stream here as my top admin moderator, okay? Smoke. Get some sleep, boy. Get some sleep. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Yep. See, he's being all chill, but me and Plopdums have something special. Oh, what the fuck? Am I in a battle? Oh my god, I hate these guys. Party wiped us last time.
Check
Fuck these
this
guys.
out.
Give me a second, Plopdums. Gotta grind up. Yeah, whack 'em. Damn, flame bomb? Doesn't have resist? I guess it's ice. Dude. See, dude, this is why you're always fucking... You're smelling up my chat, dude. What the fuck? Sorry, quick party check. Shout out Japan. Speaking of Japan, shout out Japan. If you guys want to watch Alf in Japanese, this is the best time. Are you still here? Thanks to Twitch program, we have more ways than ever to watch Alf in multiple different languages. Soon all masses will be Alf. God damn it. At least these guys are easy to fight. Oh, what? It's these motherfuckers? I'm gonna AI your
Check
ass.
this out.
No.
By the power of Althena.
Check this out.
I'm completely hands-free right now. The computer's playing this game. Alright, Pops, this one's for you, homie. Oh, stay the fuck away from me. I have a video switcher, so I'm just using it to switch over, but we gotta pay attention. It's not all fun night, bro. I love you. It's not all fun and games here on the Smoke Packs cast, guys, let me tell you. Whoa, 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 whoa. I cry when angels' tears are items I can get in game. Oh, there's so many of you. Well, we made a mistake last time was running away. No running away.
Check this out.
We gotta face these guys head on. Fuck these people. Easy peasy. What up, Zenith? Big dog, Zenith. Yo, shout out Zenith, man. If you want to see other people who are just gamers that just game, Zenith is one of the top for show. Yo, stay the fuck away from me. See, some of these doors are gonna be traps with monsters. We don't fuck with that wolf. That wolf will fuck us up. Oh, this is a small amount, nice.
Check this out.
By the power of Althena.
That's right, motherfucker. So we can't fight every monster. Like, it's just, I'm not, I mean, I gotta level up though, but some matchups in this shit, dude, will fuck you up, bruh. You don't wanna know this. Alright, I want some. Give me some. Well, that sucks.
Check
Had
this
to take
out.
controls there for a second. Healing nut? Okay. Yeah, I hope, dude, Brax, I didn't even consider that. Shot the Hedgehog mascot, who represents Japan's gambling scene. It's not gambling legally, but if you know, you know. But any Japanese mascot, I stand for. They're hardworking people. Some blue collar work, in my opinion. Cause I didn't even think about the weather. That's crazy. We might be their biggest, straight up, we might be their biggest fan base. Internationally, by far. Pound for pound, internationally. He's fully macking his coworker in the short kimono. Dude, we can only hope they're smoking cigarettes together. I'm not ready, I'm at the heel. Alright, AI, you
Check
do the
this
work. I'll smoke the weed. That was like a Totoro moment. The picture you sent today with the chick and the fucking mascot. Could you reach his mouth? The chick smokes the chick's lifting the cigarettes out of her mouth. Or out of his mouth for him. Yo, you just party wipe me? Better not have, motherfucker. Good heal AI. You can't do. Oh, yo. I was gonna say. I thought you meant weed. I was like, yo, you can't do that. Yo, shout out KS Who. Yo, Who. I have a lot. We can get into the weeds into it one day, but I have a lot of philosophical thoughts on events and stuff and mixing with people, and that's 160 group people. But yo, shout out KS Who. At KS Who, if you ever want to play, if you want to learn actual CEH for sure, we got Paragon and other good people in my group. And we got Omega server. Feel free to join the Discord. That link should work, but if not, let me know. I'll get at you. Also, though, as a leader of a group, I have to be responsible for my own people I send in as far as like their conduct and stuff. But at some point, I'm also like, well, I'm gonna crash out too. So whatever, I get it. We're playing. Also, KS Who, we're not all just JRPG. You missed some packs we opened, so I'm doing pretty good. I just opened Mikey and Leo Chaos in order. Aries got a war pack. Bebop Rocksteady, we're in a fight in the game. Chrome Dome. But yeah, no, I was laughing about that shit earlier in my head. I was like, yeah, it's crazy. That was like 4 or 5 hours of my day. Oh, the Razor Wolf, dude. The fucking Sonic the Hedgehog thing. Yeah, no, if you want, we have people always looking to play CEH, and might as well just help with some new people and then send you all out there. So you'll just get out there. But I got a small community of CEH people, but a good community who are always able to teach you at least. Oh, you got your pre-release from fucking... I wanted to get booster packs, but they weren't selling booster packs.
Check this out.
Brax, look up on Steam. I made a game with zombies in it. That'll go hard on Steam Deck. Also, I figure that was like a shout again. I said it earlier on the stream. Shout the fuck out Convoke. Shout out Shoebill. Shout out Mediocre at Best. Shout out everyone involved. Shout out Amy. Sorry, I was burping off mic. I ate tacos earlier. The Guild War stuff is sick. It's 6 discords already is a lot, and I didn't realize earlier it was a two-headed giant thing that turned into a 1v1v1 thing and multiple different format stuff. But at some point, also I feel but I can't comment what my actual thoughts and critiques are, because again, I hate critiques. Critiques mean nothing unless you're doing the thing, but being a part of the thing, I have my opinions on it. But it's like I inserted myself into that thing. It's not like I was there from the start, so like who gives a shit. But if you ever want to be a part of tournament stuff, we do organize and do that. I'm looking for people who want to play Jumpstart. So we do Jumpstart tournaments, so please, who stick around. Convert to the Packboy Army. No, I'm joking, but please rep your respective servers. But thanks for giving a shout in Twitch, man. That was really cool. That was brave, man. No, like, it ain't no thing, you know what I'm saying? Chicken wing. Just because some people online are like, in my experience as an outgoing person, a lot of people online, as far like that's why my community is pretty outspoken. We talk shit. We're evil, mean people, but not really. We're not that toxic. Sometimes though, but not really. A lot of people I feel are very standoffish. So thanks for making contact, brother. Appreciate it. If you want to try more B3 as well, I'm always down too. You wanted to hop over because I was part of that game and I didn't want Dan to have to leave over. Oh, you're part of that game? Nah, dude. Come hang with us more and chill. You'll get the vibes more. And I think so I'm trying to figure out what to do with my health. Looking at numbers. You know, magic card stuff. I think we could hash this out between communities at the very least. Guys, we're live hashing out stuff with communities. You think I'd be doing this all the time? You think I'm not mending bridges I stand on and burn, guys? Come on. I'm making fun of myself. This is a new thing. It takes a lot of humility. I was also just curious when we were debating, because I'm new, and I thought the rules was you can't go infinite until 7. Guess that was what my question was about the wins. I think there's just misconceptions between some players about, wasn't about, what you probably brought up was probably what, in some factor a contributor of like the issues, not like there was an issue, but like the confusion was probably like part of the conversation. But I think the real conversation was experienced players were expecting other experienced players to announce that they're before they ever cast that they are about to win the game, and if anyone could stop them, so then you guys could like deliberately like talk about it and politic it out. But that's not necessarily part of the game. That's like information gathering, and then running a competitive event, you can't have casual. And if you mean casual as in, hey, be nice to each other, at some point when you have strangers and stuff, that almost doesn't happen. Shout out the Street Fighter community, Super Smash Brothers Brawl community. I'm not saying that's the right way. I got told today about don't be a dick. You know, the Wheaton principle. And it's up to me to keep my guys in line. You know, I'm actually standing up for people who should be standing up for themselves here. Not really, they don't need to. But let's get in the game, let's talk about it, and we can probably have a better, real conversation than shitposting in Discord for 5 hours. But I don't even think that was even the conversation. Who, if that was part of it, then sure. But I thought it was just more so one of the other players was like, dude, you're actually supposed to tell us when you're gonna win the game. What the fuck? Not display the loop, because Dan gets on me on displaying the loop. That's why I'm like, yo, Dan tells me how to display loops all the time. It was more so before displaying the loop, before casting the spells, and then having the conversation, okay, can I display this loop? One of the players was like, could you please, how I understand it, could you please tell me if you're gonna win the game right now? Which is almost like not even a conversation that needs to happen in game. That's just experienced players just trying to shortcut things. When there's, again, if it was not a competitive event, almost means nothing. Sure, I could tell you, but because it's a competitive event, a lot of information has to get with how things play differently, even if it's casual. Yeah, let's get lit, dude. Thanks for making, dude. Hoot. Thank you. I have like a very different mindset outside of tournament stuff. Like I'm like less serious when things don't need to be serious. So thanks for giving a hoot. Thanks for giving a hoot, dude. Yo, shout out QS Hoot, dude. All right, we're deep in this dungeon. And I've been just yapping, which has been really fun. So thanks for, because that makes the stress of this less. Because I don't know where the fuck we are, and I know we're gonna get our ass kicked. Oh no, wait. Isn't there a treasure? No. I think we got it already. No. All right, we'll fight these guys. You start talking. Also, Hoot. If you're still hooting around here, I don't know how experienced or new you are to just Magic the Gathering overall. And then, again, the format commander, regardless of CEH or not. But I think if you play more at the store, you'll have better experiences than online is the best way to get the most games and the most competitive experience, I think, even at any bracket level. It's a great way to meet people, you know, obviously, that you would, like, people that are even different than you that you wouldn't necessarily meet in real life. So that's always a nice, fun thing to do. Shout out Discord and all that, but we're gonna die here. I always recommend getting more games in at the LGS and talking to people there, because you're going to have a different experience that's, I feel like, more in line with Magic the Gathering than us meeting online via Xbox Live to play fucking Magic cards. You feel me? They did Rule Zero, all that, Brax. It was just more so just other dumb shit. It's really just shit that doesn't even matter at the end of the day, dude. It was a war of the Pack Boys that didn't necessarily need to. I just wanted to war with Paragon, and they wrangled us in to their thing. They opened the door. I shouldn't say wrangled. They really opened the door. And just the Pack Boys are too hot for TV. I'm sorry. You're at your LGS at least 1 to 3 times a week. You're one of the fortunate people who can get out to LGS, because some people, you know, drive hours away, don't have a store. So if you can, like I said, get out there. Do drafts too, please. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. You've probably been playing Magic forever. Yeah, no, some people can't even get to a store to play and shit. Ellsworth. Oh, you only been playing 4 months? Yo, shout out motherfucking Restless Tornado. Shout out Restless Tornado. You know who you are. Literally one of the early people I met online doing this stuff when I started like a couple of years ago, like streaming Magic card gameplay and stuff. He had a lot of knowledge under his belt and was talking like he had 10 years experience. And I was like, yo, how long have you been playing the game? Because I thought he'd been playing for a minute. And at the time when I met this community member of mine, and you can find him on Discord, Restless Tornado's a good dude. He'd only been playing for like a year, 5 months or something like that. It seemed like just basically the same conversation you're saying to me. But he had a really sick, and he still plays at Goreclaw deck. And it was cracked. So I'm just like, yo, the new people getting into Magic that I meet online are not the same as like people who I meet at the LGS in like IRL. Because a lot of people in where I live in Illinois, they are more arena players. If they're not tournament grinders, just coming to the store for the tournament bullshit. Is this the right way? Oh, it was Hearthole? Yeah, we should get a game, and if you want to play with Dan again, we could play like different types of vibes too. And then we could just, you know, naturally figure out the vibe. But I will say, I hate to talk on the live about people. It's not good. Don't ever do what I'm doing, guys. Just keep it to yourself. But Dan's my friend, he's my brother. But even then, just keep it to yourself, guys. But we all, as friends, know Dan should have chilled out on his rhetoric. The rhetoric was pretty over the top. But he plays Destiny, so he's a scumbag. So that's my life lesson. Clip that shit. You started out with your Schulta precon in March. Oh, your Schulta's busted, buddy. Even the precon, that's sick. That's fun, dude. Yeah, the Final Fantasy precons are a good start. Brax has yeah, Oreo. Dude, so Brax, we did the Guild War, and then during the Guild War, I initiated Dan to be one of our special agent to enter into this Guild War to fight for the guild, because it was competitive, and he's a competitive grinder. And he's just too hot for TV. He's just too hot for TV, dude. And we all got an argument, but it should have been more emotional, intelligent adults than internet activity. And I just like telling people they're wrong, so. No, he was playing his fucking. He was in a bracket 3 playing his Brigade deck, which is a really strong deck, but it's like by bracket 3 standards, it doesn't have game changers, and it can win up to turn 6. It's a new build. And it's pretty cheap too. I think it's like $50. It's not even that much money. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, you guys were using the deck checker. Is it the AI thing though? Because that stuff, the AI deck check site we found kind of sucks. Brax, I remember put in stuff, and it like totally was like adding cards that weren't even there. The text was all fucked up. I don't go by internet fangled shit. See, when you actually play a ton of games, a lot of what the majority of people say is shit, dude. They don't know what they're talking about. I'm talking like internet Discord gaming, like over Spell Table, over Convoke. I'm not talking IRL in person. Because I've noticed you can meet chill people, pods, and chiller people playing Magic, but a lot of times the metagaming nature of internet gaming seeps into Magic the Gathering if you're playing over the web. And just super synergistic builds and different types of people like Dan get exposed to you. And you're like, what the fuck? What? You people exist? You people. So it's just a thing. But the other people knew. What the thing was, who you were in a tournament where some people were trying to take advantage of the label casual, even though, because they know it doesn't exist, but they're not going to say it. They're taking advantage of you guys, and they're taking advantage of new players like you to try to get easy wins for the ELO score. They're just farming for ELO off of you guys, in my opinion. We're just, if they weren't cheating, they were going in and saying, and not misleading you, but we're hoping to get in with people who have lesser skill like that. No, I know, I bet you're in first, but I'm just trying to say, there are attitudes like that I was picking up and noticing. And I think that's why dudes were mad that Dan didn't say he didn't say Uno, essentially, even though you don't need to say Uno. Like, he had the win. He didn't have to tell you guys he had the win. He just had to present the win. And I think the conversation was, dude, some player was mad that he didn't present the win. Welcome to my stream, guys. This is Drama Hour. JK, it's not drama. It's just topic of the day. A lot of power level needs to have intent added. Yeah, no game changers, but if I tutor for my combo piece, it's a turn 4 win. That's what I'm saying. You gotta explain that intent.
By the power of Athena.
You're 18 and 11 personally. Like in the ranking system. What server are you a part of in that guild battle?
Athena, lend me your power.
So I just gotta tell you, watch out for people and how they touch their cards, how they're moving their things. Always be found. This is not as casual as you think with some people. So like, always be paying attention to people, because I caught people already not understanding how to play their deck, even though they're seasoned players. Which that makes me think you know what you're doing. You're trying to fuck with me because it's a competitive event. Even though it says casual, it's not, because you wouldn't be cheating otherwise. So just watch out for that. Shout out Sideboard Society. Oh, you're the green guy. That's sick. I like your guys' usernames. Sideboard Society. Who's your guy? Who's the main? Are you Sideboard Society? Who is Sideboard Society? Take me there. Who are you? Tell me. Hoot! Tell me. No, I'm just joking around, bro.
By the power of Athena.
Yeah, like intentionally not knowing how trigger works, and then just like putting out like a shit ton of tokens when you're not supposed to, and like just intentionally saying things, but then telling players how to interact with your deck. Like if you're telling players how to interact with your deck, but then you're misplaying your deck, that makes me extremely suspicious. And if I caught you twice, that means I didn't catch you the 5 other times you did it in a 2-hour game. So who knows where we fucked up at. That's where at least my game matchup went, and I was not happy with it. But if you play tournament events on Discord like this happens. This is why it's really hard to run singleton events. I think if you guys kept it two-headed giant, it might, in my opinion, if you just keep it two-headed giant, it might make the experience and speed of things better. Because I think that was initially the start. But if things are just different, roll with it. So those are my critiques I was holding back that I didn't want to say, but that's what I wanted to say. So. Your pre-con server, sick. Well, you should link up with my guys then, because we got most of my friends who I usually hang out with online, like the inner circle of the Pack Boys, they do play pre-con. So it's always nice to just play with like chill people. Oh, someone said the original intent of it was two-headed giant, and then it changed. I'm not trying to drama here. And for context, why the Smoke Pax boys originally got roped into this was I wanted to two-headed giant Guild War Omega while he was in the middle of doing his other guild series. But then people were like, yo, why don't you just join our thing? And I was like, really? That's cool. I wasn't trying to get in that originally. I saw that there was like 7 people doing their own thing. I just wanted to fight Omega while he was already in another war and kind of be funny about it, you know? Extra counter triggers. I've seen someone in playing Ren do okay, dog comes in, oh Ren Siri. So I make a cat token, then cat tokens, I make a dog token, then make a cat token. It's like, hold up. No, that's Brex. What you're saying is something. It was like that. It was like a token generator, and they're saying, which door is it? They're saying which token. They're just over tokening. How is that in the tournament, or is that in your history of playing so far? Because that's actually good. You have a good win rate, bro. I feel like we should heal and save. But I'm not going to stop playing, but I feel like we should heal. And save early, save often. Oh, you need... Oh, just overall in the tourney? That's good, bro. 22 games, 18 wins. The more games you play, the better you can get your group's elo. Even if you have a lot of losses, it's just the more games you play, your win rate will average out with everyone else's. If you're on vacation all week when you started playing, your pre-cons versus bracket 4 people would just stomp you out. Whoa, shit, what the fuck? You're just swinging for the fences, homie. As a tournament organizer under my belt, I gotta say, Brax, yeah. Trying to police and enforce. I call it cheating, but really it's gamesmanship. Look it up, Google it. There's a difference. Trying to enforce and keep that not a thing in a competitive non-CEDH environment is really tough. It's so really tough. You don't get it. I'm being sarcastic. Being sarcastic here, Brax. Okay, which door is it, homie? You're scaring me here. Oh, hello. Whoa. Shit. We gotta become him. Oh, yeah. I will DM you at the end of my stream. I'm gonna probably go for like another 40 minutes or something. But I'll DM you. Just the one person, I don't remember their username. I'm not trying to like rat on nobody, but if there's cheating in tournament environments, you need to report this and understand. So like, don't accuse no one of nothing. But if it involves you losing a shit ton of times to them, it's because you need to study these people and watch what they're doing. Because a lot of us were seeing red flags with some people's gameplay. And my experience with one member in particular, I had to call out twice, where I was like, dude, what the fuck? Yeah. That's, you know what I'm saying, Groot. Because people aren't bad. Even if, trust me, some people who are just cheating in a tournament and stuff, it's because they're doing it because it's a tournament. They wouldn't be doing it in normal games. I'll try to give them that much rope. I try to hope people aren't that much scummy, evil people. Or they have just that much free time to just fuck with you. But, you should, yeah, let me focus here. Oh, AI.
Check this out.
Just in these types of environments, it's just kind of how it happens. And it's not like they're bad people, but it's just that kind of behavior is aligned to the same type of behavior Dan gave today in how he was mouthing.
By the power of Athena.
It's just bad sportsmanship along with some form of gamesmanship, where you're taking advantage of gameplay actions and then confusing board state. Misaligning board state and how you cut decks too. How you cut your deck. I'll DM it all, but basically how your decks get cut and all that, you gotta watch out for that because people don't cut their decks right. And they could stack their decks and shuffle their decks in a specific way. But most of the people in that server are new people, so I don't think there's a lot of that. But there's a couple of players, at least in our 2 days of playing, where we ran into it, where like, okay, I see this shit. And a lot of them will play stupid. Or they'll be the chillest people ever, so just watch out for that. 'Cause that's a common... In my years of doing tournament shit, that's a common mentality, and then you'll see it, and you'll be like, oh, what the fuck?
Come on, get back on your feet.
Smoke packs are so fucking paranoid, dude. Shut the fuck up, dude. No one gives a shit, dude. But yeah, it's just my hoot to you, Hoot.
Athena, lend me your power.
The less you speak online, the better, I feel like. I've been yapping and jawing on this, but in my opinion, in groups like that, because the more you talk, the more you add to confusion. Not like you, who just any of us. It's better in situations online where there's disagreements. Don't try to repair them. Just be silent and let the silence repair things, I've learned. Because it just... Oh, we party wiped? Unless you actually need to necessarily... Unless it's, like, worth contributing commentary. Like what you have to say. A lot of times in disagreements and arguments online, you gotta just ungrip and let it all go. It's kind of weird, I don't know, man. Especially in a server where we have a ton of people, because otherwise we're gonna argue for 5 hours and Dan's gonna shitpost like an asshole. Am I right, folks? Am I right? No, well, Hoot's not trying to dump gasoline. Yeah, I'm not trying to tell you what to do either, Who. You live your fucking life. You don't need to listen to me. Be like, shut the fuck up, Smoke Packs, dude. You're a fucking pussy, dude. Do what I want. But in my opinion, when it gets into shit like that, even if you're a very experienced person, online disagreements where we're in voice chats and we're talking and shit, just let it play out silently and let the tension unbuild, and then there will be time. What you did today is basically, you know, like you gave a shout, you gave a hoot later on. But I understand what you're saying. Just real quick, I'll give you guys the soundtrack in Overworld. This game fucking rocks. If you don't fuck with this game, can't fucking help you. Oh, you're at the LGS, dude. You're at the. I woke up at like 11 o'clock to that shit. I'm like, what am I fucking reading, dude? But I'm a crash out. I'm from Chicago, so I gotta chill out. Sometimes I just be like, I gotta stop inserting myself and be the silent observer too. Like what I'm telling you is like advice I gotta do for myself. It's not even just things. This is what I've learned so far in the last month or two of my online business. I'm like, oh. Sick. Dude, I'm glad you guys got access to some fucking Hobbit. I gotta wait till next week. So if you guys come back next week live, Friday, I'll be opening Hobbit, all things Hobbit. Oh, did you get box topper? What's your box topper? Who? Tell the class.
Check this out.
I hate when that happens. Yeah, it's like it could be a bulk whatever. It's like a bulk whatever card in the sickest print ever. Oh, 4-color elf. Yeah, that's kind of mid, bro. Elves are good though. Like I have an elf tribal deck. I got converted to elf gang. But what you told me, it seems as an elf gang member, pretty mid. Yes. No, wait. We fell for this last time. I don't know, random texts from my friends on stream, quote of the century. It's crazy how quick things fall apart, bro. I don't know if that's in response to something we were talking about earlier, or if he's just sending me that to be random. Bro, that's crazy, bro.
Check this out.
Oh, Aragorn the Uniter? Yo, shout out Eternal Legal. We were just going over my top 4 Market Watch picks for Eternal Legal cards from The Hobbit. You can see that on my YouTube next Wednesday on the 12th, it'll drop. But we covered it live on the segment earlier on the show. So if you come out on Fridays, we do MTG pack openings and we do Market Watch Finance. I do my top 4 cards of the month. And I record that all live and then cut it for YouTube. And then the next hour, just chill play video games. And I upload this all on YouTube. As well as like my travel logs. I do MagicCon and all that. Surge foil is $200 of Aragon? Dude, Surge foil is my favorite foil treatment too. That's fucked up, dude. $15? So you got a $15 box topper though. It's pretty big. You think you're... Oh, you haven't opened the box yet. I wonder
Check this out.
if you made your money back off the box. Or broke even. Oh, you did. You did open it. Price check. Price check. Shit. On release, you lost money, but probably over time, those cards will probably be worth something for you, you know? What I've also learned too, keep your commons and uncommons, because those are always going to be going up to become like 50 cents to $1, and then sometimes they become like $6 cards out of nowhere later on. Always keep your bulk. I'm looking at like, bro, you want to see this hoot? Here. This is all the bulk of all the cards I own, plus like cards we've opened on this stream. I've been doing this stream, Unfinished Save File show of opening Magic cards since like 2022, 2021. So this is number 5. I have 6 of these. This is a 1,000 count storage bulk thing. Keep all that shit, hold it down, because it'll be good for your deck building in the future of your Magic career. And then just in general, you could flip the bulk, or you'll have like a couple cards that are now a couple bucks. I've been saying this since 2017, 18. It's just I saw it happen in front of my eyes when I gave away all my bulk and just threw it away. And now some cards I had from Return to Innistrad era, Kaladesh era, first Ixalan era, some crazy uncommon commons now.
Check this out.
It's about the money, Brax. Oh yeah, JK. I do like the finance part of Magic just because it gets my grind, gets my juices flowing. But I'm always fortunate and thankful for connecting to the internet using Magic the Gathering and who I find through communities. Oh, damn. So you're flipping shit. Creatures can get creeped. I don't know, some uncommon creatures just become bangers in decks later on.
Check this out.
Ooh, Wizard Staff is really good, bro. Yeah, Brax, you recently dropped a lot. I think we were talking about it. You dropped some bulk off at the USO like a month ago. Yeah, yo, who? A lot of doubles this set. Toshikawa in my Discord server, shout out Brax's homie, our homie. He had a lot of doubles, bro. Whoa. Oh, anything extended art? I'm not talking full art. Extended art, always get. Save early, save off. Let's just save here. What's the enchantment? Let me know. Double save. Yeah, my current modern era of bulk's pretty good. I want to get back into some 2025 sets. Fuck. The computer will play for me.
Check this out.
By the power of Athena.
Uncover the moon letters. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you may draw X for X's to convert mag. Oh, whoa. Ooh. It's pretty good. In white, though? I don't know why I could build with that. That's pretty good. Trey and Azul. Okay, okay. That's actually better. Sorry, is enchantment. When you said enchantment, I just think the color white, because that's usually where some of the
Check
best
this out.
enchantments are going to be. I was thinking like you had some crazy aura.
By the power of Althena.
I just smoke a bunch of weed. Yo, it was shout out the spot. The dude, surely he's just a nice guy and is not gay, because I'm not gay, but usually it gets to the point where gay dudes always end up hitting on me because I'm a skinny dude who smells like weed and I look cool. People always try to cop my swag. So like as an example, in high school, I started wearing these 90 Cosby sweaters that like my dad had. They're like these heavy sweaters. I started wearing them in high school early on. And the one gay kid, he saw me wearing it and he went to Urban Outfitters and bought an Urban Outfitters version, pardon me, of what I was wearing like the next week. So like gay dudes caught my steez. Shout out, I love you all. But the dude was like, I like your style. I like the way you dress. And I'm like, I have no people interaction in
Check this
IRL
out.
meet space, so already I was being thrown off. I'm like, are you just chill, dude? Am I gay? But he's my homie, so I was like, oh no, yeah. Because the guy was like trying to be like, yo, I only have like 2 styles I could rock. I feel. And I'm like, nah, dude, you can wear whatever. The way I grew up was bummy, so I just wear bummy ass clothes. And this dude was like, he had his whole image put together, you know? I felt like he had a really nice look. I'm rating dudes right now. Dude rating with me, guys, come on. You know, tight haircut. Looks like he could afford clothes where I dress like I can't afford clothes. So it was just more so like two worlds meeting, and I was like, nah, dude, you could do whatever you want, bro. I love you. And then we kissed. I got my tacos and left. No, my tattoo says mom with a heart on it, dude. Chill. Oh, are you building goblins? Ah, dude. The Rakdos goblin? I don't know that one. I don't know that one. The equipment that makes your instants and sorceries less? That actually looks broken. What's the mana cost? Oh, it's 2 colorless. That's actually... What? That's pushed. Yeah, I saw that spoiled on Instagram. I was like, that looks fun. Brax, someone had a good one. It was Mind Goblin. You know what the Mind Goblin is? You guys can use that one's free. It's on the house. Whoa, what? The equipment has an adventure. Can you tell me the card name? If you, yo, all my MTG homies, if you type card and then like an MTG name, exclamation point card, and then the name, you could, we got MTG bot. He'll do all the work. So if you ever want to talk about cards with me, you don't have to do the bot, but if I'm ever like, what? You could type it out or you could just let the bot do the work for you. Bruvak the Grandiloquent or whatever. I always wanted to make that deck. That's gonna be funny for you, bro. Also in my server too, we're like Moxfield proxy friendly. Like we're pretty chill on a lot of stuff. So yeah, Glamdring, bro. That got dropped in. That's a Hobbit only, right? That's not a reprint from Lord of the Rings. See, I know the names of stuff. Yeah, you... Oh, bro, come on. You Glamding. Dude, these guys could kill us, but I'm gonna face them. Oh, we got no magic? I don't want to run away. Last time we ran away, we died. God bless you, Alex. You gotta go face these guys head on. All right, I had to get into. You guys ever played JRPGs? You just gotta like lock in. I had to lock in.
Althena, lend me your power!
Sorry about that.
Summon elemental power.
You have a hang up since you used to work at an LGS as a kid, so you always feel like you need to own at least one of the cards before you can proxy it. Some people have that rule. Not like they have that rule on other people, but about themselves. We sent the card in Discord, let's go. I'll peep it. Yeah, Brax, I hear that. I don't proxy anything. I'm not like, yo, don't play proxies against me or I'm sus of you if you have it. But I'm like, yeah, I want the real thing. I need the real thing. Oh my god, we're gonna die here. I fucking really took that chance. Damn, we're gonna die here. Can I run away, please? Oh my god, why is my... I hate running away in games like this, dude. You guys heard it here first. You heard it here first. Oh, and it's 4 Adventure Gleam of Death. I need this card, actually, dude, for my Sin build, I think. That's good self-mill. Well, we saved a bit early. We saved a bit often, but I think we have to call it here because I'm not going to run through this dungeon again. But we're through a bit of it, and we met some friends along the way, and we honestly had a good time. It's midnight here, Central Time. I'm going to go eat a bunch of junk food. Who will be in the DMs. If I don't get to you like within an hour or something, I will DM you. I just need some debrief moment. Because I do want to follow up on that. And we should get a game in this week in my server if you ever want to chill and hang. We could probably have that happen tomorrow, more often than not. Yeah, I gotta eat some motherfucking food. Brax, Japan, I love you more than often. You know that. Japan, not you, Brax. But no, I knew, bro. Oh, True Bluers. Thanks, brother. Yeah, I thought we had a good run. Given the just chilling, yapping, hanging out. I feel like this dungeon is going to be a tough one because of the doors. And I feel like I'm not prepared, but I am. But I'm just going to do what I did the last one and just survive. Be smart. We can't run away. Running away is a mistake. Thanks for hanging, guys. Real quick, though. I'm going to rate us on out. I'm going to find us where to go. But I want you guys to stick around for the credits. Heads will roll. Credits will roll. Anyone hanging around, lurking around, you know I appreciate you. Never say or give up who you are. Lurking is your right, is your privilege. Thank you so much for that. Everyone chatted, plop dumps, all the usual, the mods. I am nothing without you. Thank you. Case Blackwell, the raid. Cream Team community, I love you. We're gonna send it on over to Yoda the Master 420. If you like wrestling and E-Feds, he's playing video games. He's doing a repair shop with Restory Chill Electronic Repairs. Just came out. Staunton, again, the resubscription. That meant a lot. I met you in real life. I love you. So thanks for dealing with me, guys, and trying to figure out life. Yeah, it's a good pause before the dude. You know how it goes, true. You know. Shout Hot Singles in Tokyo. You can follow Brax on YouTube. It's a safe link to click. If you guys want to see magic cards in Tokyo, Brax is the man. I'll catch you next time.